bottle and I poured myself a shot, drank it. Miss Earth was flinging insults left, right, and center, and she then grabbed that bottle and threw that.
Look at her expression. I can't even believe that a person could, like, look, she's trying to feign sadness. But I don't know about you, but it doesn't look genuine to me. Her sad expression. I think this is for pity points, actually. That's kind of crazy. Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios. I'm here for another reaction video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, hitting all for notifications. If you'd like me to comment on a video, compilation, or Reddit article, please send it to theheliosblog at gmail.com. Okay. I thought you might like this Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing, so let's get into it.
At me. I honestly didn't feel the pain at first at all. I felt no pain whatsoever.
Oh my god. So this is supposed to be like a normal relationship, right? But like, I don't know if you've heard the story between Amber Depp and Johnny Amber Depp, lol. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. But basically, Amber was extremely cruel to Johnny, and in fact, I would conjecture that she is BPD. She has borderline personality disorder. Anyway, I really want to hear more of this story, because I think here Johnny is implying that she hurt him really bad with this bottle. Let's see.
What I felt was, I felt heat. I felt heat, and I felt as if something were dripping down my hand, you know. And then I looked down and realized that the tip of my finger had been severed.
Oh, right. Please, warning to all of you that are watching. This one is not safe for work. Yeah, although you should know my channel is in general not safe for work. Okay, now here's what I want to draw attention to. All right, look at Amber's expression. Do you see how she kind of half lights up? She's smiling almost. You see the right corner of her mouth and her eyes. She's smiling with her eyes and expression at this. She remembers that argument, and she remembers throwing that bottle, and she's actually laughing that she severed the tip of this guy's finger. How could you possibly think that this is a funny thing? I can't even. Okay, anyway, let's move on.
I think that I went into some sort of, I don't know what a nervous breakdown feels like, but that's probably the closest that I've ever been. Nothing made sense. And I knew in my mind and in my heart, this is not life.
Indeed, and I'm sure many of you can relate to such a statement, right? I mean, he may be acting here, right? He may just be telling the crowd what the lawyers told him to say, because he is an amazing actor. So it's not so out of the ordinary for him to say something like this. But I mean, I think many of you men can relate to this idea that this is not life. This is a terrible sort of situation that you need to get out, and it doesn't matter if you're going to hurt yourself, if you're going to emotionally hurt the girl you're with. This is not life. It's just destroying you internally, and you need to leave. And men, this is the reason why so many men are walking away. The reason is because so many women are doing things that are egregious to men, and men have been taught to take it. But at a certain point, men reach their breaking point. How many times does a man have to be cheated on? How many times does a man have to be pushed or shouted at or shamed or guilted before he's done? That's the point here.
This is not life.
Okay. Oh, right, libel. So that's the implication. Basically, what happened is Amber wrote an article for Attention, and in it she said that he physically and I can't say that word, A-worded her. And he's saying that, of course, it's not true. And here's the thing. I mean, we all know that Johnny is, a user of certain substances, right? But that doesn't make you an evil person. And I mean, most men are not capable of such things, right? So, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's not capable of it either. But I'm sure he's capable of getting mad and shouting and all of that stuff. But that's not a word. If you invite such actions with your actions, you should not then call the other person the bad guy, which is what she's doing here, I think.
All right, you're ready for the jury? Yes. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Mr. Depp, have you ever physically assaulted Miss Heard?
Never.
Have you ever sexually assaulted Miss Heard?
Never. Certainly not.
What have you lost as a result of Miss Heard making these allegations against you?
Okay, so here is an even bigger thing, right? And this is one of the reasons why getting into a long-term relationship or marriage, which is an even a more serious long-term relationship or cohabitation, why these things are actually so dangerous in our modern society, and especially if you are a man who makes lots of money. The problem is that at any time, the girl could accuse you of things like this, and most people in the world are going to side with your girl and not with you. And that's the thing. They're going to side with your girl and not with you. And so you're going to lose your money, your sanity. You're going to lose people's love for you, maybe your family, their impression of you because of a few things that your girl said about you that aren't necessarily even true. That's the problem. And that's what happened here. He lost his Pirates of the Caribbean contract because of these allegations, right? It wasn't proven in a court of law that he did those things. The company heard that he was like that and kicked him out. You see? And so that's what she did to him. All right.
Nothing less than everything.
Nothing less than everything. And look at her face. Her face, her expression hasn't changed at all this whole time. Like, she's just looking at the camera with a sad expression. But she doesn't appear to have any reaction to anything that he's saying. So what? Her whole plan is to act for the camera, to act for the audience, and show that she's coming out roses after treating the guy like this? What a mess.
Or once that happened, I lost. Then I will live with that for the rest of my life because of the allegations and because it was such a high-profile case. So I lost then, no matter the outcome of this trial.
That's actually true. I'm not sure if they'll hire back Johnny. So basically, the allegations, regardless of how this trial goes, the allegations are enough to basically ruin him for life, right? And that's why he's on this trial. Also, I think it's also an attempt to become culturally relevant again, which means he might be hired again. That's also probably true.
I'll carry that for the rest of my days. And it never had to be that way. It never.
Indeed. All right. Let's move on to our Reddit post. 1 second, let me find a good one here. From Relationship Advice. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys. Here we go, guys. Wife's colleague kissed her on neck. This just happened a few hours ago, and I can't sleep right now. Who the F kisses someone on neck as a greeting? According to me, kissing your neck is a very intimate greeting, which should be reserved for romantic partners. Can someone really mistakenly kiss your neck to greet you? My wife is drunk and sleeping, and my brain is running around at supersonic speed. Again, it's the not sure if life is comedy or tragedy. Obviously, yes. Guys, if this is you, the relationship is done. Like, obviously. This is such a clear indicator that the wife is cheating on the husband. You can't get anything more like direct than that, other than catching them in your bed, right? Like the colleague is literally doing a mine behavior. You know, men are very territorial, so when the friends with benefits or whatever, when he does something like that in your presence, what that's implying is she's mine, not yours. That's what's being said here. So it's hilarious that the guy who's saying the story doesn't know how to react. Can you imagine how gaslit this guy is, that he doesn't know that that's a relationship ender? Okay. 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 Okay, it seems to me that everybody in the comments is saying this is a fake comment. Alright, but anyway, or there's people who are saying it's too early to tell. How did she react? Like, as though it's about her reaction. If her reaction is not an elbow to the face, it means she's okay with it. And if she's okay with it, this is ridiculous, right? Okay. Anyway, let's go back to the. Oh, perfect. Yes, this. I mean, these stories are a dime a dozen, right? I just went to relationship advice right now, right? And I can find a story like this in literally 20 seconds. I do cherry pick the stories in a way, right? But basically I just go to the top comments and I look at like the top 5 or 6 posts and I pick one, right? It's like, these happen every day. Look, this one was posted 9 hours ago. Like, I'm not just like, you know, going back 20 years and picking all the worst posts and then posting them here, right? This literally happens all the time. All right, here we go. Found out my soon-to-be wife cheated. What do I do next? Oh, by the way, people watching, men, if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying in the posts or in my comments, please, in the comments section, that's what it's for, right? Leave a comment there. And I'll talk to you. I'll respond. Okay. My wife, 33 female, and I, 33 male, have been together for 8 years now. Close to the end of 2019, my grandmother got sick, and I took time off work to take care of her. And when she was near the end, my grandmother moved into our house. My wife was amazing and helped me every step of the way, taking care of everything. Okay, guys, here's the problem. The problem is that girls do not want to solve your problems or help you with your problems. And if you put your girl in a position where she has to, she's going to build resentment and try to jump ship. And it doesn't matter what the problem is. You need to be the rock, and you need to take care of the problems. And it sucks, right? Because the burden is put so much on men, and women just jump ship at any opportunity in 2022 dating. And it's a shame. I think that's implied here. Unfortunately, my grandmother passed in February 2020. It happened soon after, and then I lost my job. I became very depressed, but I found hobbies and aid work. I did whatever I could to take my mind off the situation. Unfortunately, our relationship began to suffer. We grew distant and argued all the time. Right, so here's the deal. Basically, the guy stopped being a provider, and he stopped being the guy he was when they first met, and immediately the girl starts to build resentment and disdain, and the relationship dies over time. They start to bicker, and it's done, right? And this will usually lead to cheating. But eventually, we worked it out. I found a new job and started in October. We talked it out, and everything started to get better. Basically, okay, here's what I want you to notice. Do you notice that the behavior is directly correlated with how much the guy provides? The girl is with him for the benefits and not for the guy. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, and over the course of time, from the end of 2020 to now, things have been amazing. But earlier this week, someone hacked a social media account and was posting photos and videos to people, and these photos and videos are the type that you can imagine. It was at this time I realized I've never seen the pictures before. And a mutual friend sent me the video. It was being recorded by another person. It was filmed in our home, in our bed. She was cheating. It turns out, according to her, she cheated on me for 6 months from spring of 2020 to right before the holidays. So here's the thing. The girl acts like the relationship is going well, right? Because she needs the guy for the material benefits, and at the same time she's sleeping with another guy. That's called AFBB, right? They want to secure the absolute best provider they can, and then they want to go out and secure the best genes they can. This is why there's two men in the picture. There's one for the genes and one for the money. Don't be the money guy. What makes it even worse, it was our mutual friend. Someone I've welcomed into my home and shared my table with. What a mess. I'm heartbroken. I don't know what to do. She says she stopped and it will never happen again, and that she wanted to tell me, but I was afraid I would leave her. I honestly don't know what to do. It's so bad I'm turning to strangers on the internet. Well, man, here's what you need to understand. If it's so bad you're turning to strangers on the internet, it means the relationship is done. Like, she can't treat you like that. Obviously. It's ridiculous. 6 months is a relationship. This is one of the top comments. Because she was caught before she confessed, this might not be the first time. If I were you, my friend, I suggest that you leave her. So here's the thing, man. If a girl cheats on you once, she's going to cheat on you again. The behavior will return, and it will return worse the second time. And the reason is because women push on your boundaries, right? So if a boundary of yours is that you're okay with cheating, it's done. You're going to get cheated on like 50 times. 6 months is significant. In your bed is significant. Not telling you because she was afraid of losing you is significant. Mutual friend is extremely significant. Do you have children? Are you deeply financially entangled? If no, my advice is to leave. Your marriage will never be the same. Reconciliation is possible. No, this is a lie. It's not possible. Exactly. You'll still never trust her the same. This betrayal is one of the more brutal ones I've seen in terms of disrespect, in terms of your house and with the friend. Got it right on the head. Exactly. Men, don't accept this garbage treatment. You will be sorry. I'm telling you. Yes, love without trust is pointless is one of the other comments. Okay. That concludes our video. Again, if you agree or disagree with the points that I'm making, please remember to leave a comment and make sure to sub on your way out if you're liking the content. I'd really, and hit all for notifications. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please remember to do all of the following. Like the video for the algorithm. Comment on the video. I respond to all comments and I'll give you a heart. Subscribe and hit the bell so you can see my content on your feed. Check out all of my content on other platforms. It spreads the reach of the channel. YouTube, bit.ly/heliosyoutube. Rumble, bit.ly/heliosrumble. My blog is realheliosblog.com. My podcast, bit.ly/heliospodcast. My Patreon, patreon.com/theheliosblog. You can also support the show at bit.ly/heliosdonations and buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. Thank you so much for all of your support.